All right, so I know it's been a minute since I made a video. Well, it hasn't been a minute since I made a video, but it's been a minute since I made a workout video. So if you're just now tuning into my channel, just a real quick background of myself and my story. I spent some time in the military. Then after the military, I started doing like contract work and got a little thick. I was a bigger boy growing up. Got a little chunky, which is fine. Got to about 250, this is back about 2014, 2015. And then started dropping that weight, started working out, and it kind of saved my life. Not that I was in a bad headspace, but it's really a place now for me to go. And now you can see I have this garage gym and it's kind of like a sanctuary for me. So I'm gonna share that with y'all. I'm gonna share these workouts with y'all and just see where we go. Continuing that story, when I was really heavy into working out, 2017, I had finally lost the majority of my weight. Now just focused on, specific other things, working out wise. And I tore my right pec, had surgery on it 4 months after I tore it. And then that's when I kind of ran into certain people on YouTube that I started watching that were going through their own recovery stuff. And then I kind of fell off of YouTube because of my job. And now let's just see if we can get back into it. So today we're gonna do a leg workout. And you see here, I write all of my own workouts. You can't really understand them. It's kind of just real super shorthand for me to understand, but I'm gonna have a quarter up. It's really half of a squat down, half of a squat up, a calf, a shrug, shoulder shrug. I'll show you the whole lift that I do. And then I have my reps and sets right there. You see some plus signs? That's like as many as I can do. So I'm gonna finish off with as many as I can do. I have lunges, supersetted with triceps. I call them Q squats. They're quad squats. I'll show you those. Biceps. I'm gonna do some hams and some more calves. So hamstrings and then more calves. And then at the end, I'll show you this. I do like a CrossFit workout. So this takes me anywhere between it just depends on how fast I go. But if I have a lot less reps, but more weight, it'll take me less time. It's like 30 minutes. This is gonna be pretty rep heavy. It's gonna be about moderate weight towards the end with a lot more reps. And this should probably take me about 45 minutes to an hour, just depending on if I'm doing abs in between or whatnot. And then this is like my CrossFit-ish workout. I don't want to say CrossFit because it's just like, I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm trying to move some fun stuff. I'm just trying to throw weight around for a little bit and do it quickly with rounds and kind of get some fun cardio. And I don't really just enjoy running. I've done a marathon. Running is just not my thing anymore. So it'll be a bag pull with a sandbag, 100-pound sandbag, a bag toss, same bag, a bag lunge, same bag, and then I call it EOS, which is just an end of street run. So let's get started. Oh, real quick, before we get started, a lot of people ask me, whoa, what supplements do you take? What supplements do you take? Right now, I used to not really take any supplements, but I have started getting into, I'm grabbing them all right now. I've started getting more into them. I'm taking this to try to cut down for a couple weeks. This is not necessary. Do your research before you take it. It's a nootropic, thermogenic, all that good stuff. There's cortisol in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. So it's a pill pack. Vitamins are in there. I also take 3 vitamins right now. I take CoQ10, I take biotin, and I take multivitamin. I also take vitamin C. I take one of these every day. I'll show you how I take that. Probably not the smartest way to do it, but it's the way I do it. And the reason why I take this is because there's been proven results in taking vitamin C and muscle growth and also just staying healthy. In this little shaker cup, I do take a pre-workout right now, which is C4. I don't know if it's the best on the market or anything, but the flavor is decent. I'm not a real big flavor pre-workout. I don't really like a lot of flavors of pre-workouts. I want to try the Go stuff, but it's so expensive. It depends, but you can find it for like $16, $17, $18 on Amazon. I'm a cheap guy, so the cheaper the product, I'm fine with it. I'm sure Ghost tastes amazing, but it's like $40, and unless they're trying to sponsor me, I'm not paying that price. So I take 4 scoops of this throughout the day right now, which is 5 milligrams per scoop, so 20 milligrams per day, and that's a glutamine product. Again, super cheap. And then a creatine product, I take the same amount. And the way I do these is I will take 1 scoop of each of them and put them in here along with the C4, and I'll drink that. So that's 5 milligrams of each of those to start. And then I will go to right after the workout, right before I eat, because it's good to eat and take that at the same time. It's the carbohydrates that mix with that. It's good for you. So I'll take that all in here. I'll take another 5 milligrams of each right after my workout, and then right before dinner, I'll take 10 milligrams, so 2 scoops each of those. Again, the way I take this vitamin C, it's probably not the smartest way, but I kind of dry scoop it. I don't like completely dry scooping it because you can choke on it, but I just take it. That's the way I do that. Again, not the smartest way in the world, and then these, I'm not gonna show these, but I'll drink all of this, stretch for a minute, and then get started on my workout, which y'all just saw. I also have a gallon jug, and I have 2 scoops of aminos in there. Not the biggest fan of that brand. I actually like the Amino Energy. So let's keep going. All right, so that was the first one done. I'm gonna keep moving. I showed y'all, I did 2 sets of 12, 2 sets of 8, 1 set of 5. I work up with 45s the whole time, so what is that? I go from 135 the first 2 sets, and then 215 the second 2 sets, and then last set of 5, I try to do it relatively heavy, so I went 315. You see my plates. I have the typical 45 pound, I have your Rogue 45 pound, and then fitness gear 45 pounds. 315 for 5. Now we got lunges, let's go. right, so showered up. As you saw, it's super hot in Texas, but I just want to run through kind of what my breakfast looks like on a daily basis. So let me grab a plate. Every day is different. Right now, I'm kind of trying to monitor my weight and lose weight at the same time, but keep it. I'm playing a fine balance. But this is what I have total. It's about 600 calories, give or take a few calories. So for breakfast, I will have. We buy all of our meat from local farms. I'll have two. They're about 1 ounce to 2 ounces each, pork patties. So I made those at the start of the week, and I just keep them in here. I'll have 2 of them for breakfast and 4 of them for lunch. And then I will also have 2 whole eggs, which these are about 70 calories a piece. So I get a little bit of protein and some fats in that first meal. I do whole eggs. Again, this is actually a local Texas farm, which is pretty cool, but they sell it at Kroger. My multivitamins, I'll just take a multivitamin. Like I said, my COQ10 for brain function, and then biotin because I'm losing my hair. And then in a bowl, so that's my first meal. It's kind of what I open with. That's what I like. This meal, I will do, let's see if it's in here. It is. So I take 1/3 of a cup. Last couple weeks, I was trying to put on some weight, but now I'm in a drop weight, but try to maintain. Really what I'm trying to do is just lean out. I want to keep my weight, but I want to lean out. So I'm still gonna keep my calories high, but I'm gonna increase my workouts. So I do a full 1/3 cup, and then I do about half of a 1/3 cup. I'm basically just aiming for half a cup of oats, and the way that looks, it's like that. Now what's cool about this, let me show you the inside. So there you go. Real quick, while I'm looking at my shirt, You're the Buffalo. If you haven't listened to them, or David Morris, man, listen to those people. They're cold. So I'll do that much oats. And then the reason why I showed you the inside of this is I'm gonna show you the end of it. But when you fill it with water and the oats soak up the water, it fills up the whole bowl. So now I will do, so you can see, about teaspoon to a tablespoon. I'm not too crazy on this. I do definitely less than a tablespoon, but tablespoon is 60 calories. I'll do a tablespoon of this, which is about 90 calories. I don't have a spoon with me. So I will do a tablespoon of this, and while I do that, I'm also going to get out my craisins, and I'll do about a half a cup to a cup. And I know it's a big difference, but craisins are really good. They really help with digestion. Let's see, a 4th cup is 130 calories. So just from craisins, I get about a handful. That's probably about a half a cup. Probably honestly less. I'm not too specific on my fruits and my veggies. It's really my carbs and my proteins and my fats that I try to keep as measured out as possible. Again, about a tablespoon of this. I don't weigh it, I don't check it, and I could be way more specific, but that's about a tablespoon, I would say. Dump that in there, and then I will lick that finger in a second, and then I will take this to get water. So before I go get water, I also put about a cup of blueberries. Today my daughter didn't eat her whole banana, so I'm going to finish her banana because I do not waste food. Let's get this off. This is not the best thing for you. I get it. I understand it. However, plain oats like this with a little bit of peanut butter are not sweet. And I like my breakfast to be savory in the beginning and then sweet at the end. So I'll add a tablespoon of this right at the end, also to cool it down. But it's only 35 calories and it sweetens it up big time. It's 10 milligrams of sodium and then 5 grams of carbs and then 1.5 gram of fat. So if I can put a little bit of this into my oats to make it sweet, it's better than a cup of brown sugar or something like that. And then to finish it off, I will cover the whole top in this. And then this is something new that I've been making. It's 3 bunches of cilantro, 2 bunches of green onions, 4 jalapenos, about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, some salt, 2 limes, and then what else is it? What else? Avocado oil. About a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. And it makes 1 big mason jar and 1 of these. And I mean, this stuff is awesome. If you can see it, it's absolutely amazing. Super bright green. I don't know the calorie count on it. I made it, so I don't know. I made it. I've been making it for a little while. But I will put it on my eggs along with some, see a little fly flying around? That's what happens when you have food in the trash. I'll put it on with some pickled red onions. So let me whip this up for you, and then we'll eat. All right, so, almost messed up. There's the eggs. You see I have carrots and onions on it. I'll take this and I'll put, however much I want on here. And then this is what the oats end up looking like. So you went from that little tiny bit to a full bowl. It's a lot of oats. And then I will take this whipped cream, again, fat-free, ready whip. It's 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. I'll probably put like 10 tablespoons on there. So I'll cover the whole top with that. And then I have this banana that I cut up, and I will just throw that right on top of there. Normally I don't do banana, but I mean, I don't waste food. So we have carrots from banh mi's last night. We have no more banh mi stuff. So that's why I'm eating carrots on eggs. So there we go. That's breakfast. I'll see y'all for lunch. Oh, real quick. I also put this in my oats. It adds a little bit of sweetness. I really, really like it. Tastes really, really good. I said sweetness, saltiness. But I also sweat a lot, so I need the salt.